The Allu Arjun saga has unfolded since the 4th of December, since a woman died in a stampede at the Sandhya theatre in Hyderabad during the screening of his movie Pushpa 2, The Rule. Cops said the actor arrived at the venue without prior permission. The gates of the theatre could not hold the surging crowds, and soon that led to a stampede at the venue, leaving a person dead. Actor Allu Arjun was arrested in connection with the Hyderabad stampede, but was then granted interim bail by the Telangana High Court after spending a night in jail, and this happened last week. Now on Friday morning, a police team picked Allu Arjun up from his house in Jubilee Hills. When the cops arrived at his residence, Allu Arjun, dressed in Pushpa 2 sweatshirt, was sipping coffee. Initially, the actor expressed his displeasure over the cops entering his private space. Allu Arjun, who was picked up from his home, was taken to the Chikadapalli police station for questioning regarding the incident. His fans gathered in large numbers outside the police station in support of the actor. After 2 hours of questioning, the actor was then arrested. The arrest sparked a wave of political criticism, especially from the opposition, the BJP and the BRS in Telangana. Later in the evening on Friday, the Telangana High Court granted Allu Arjun interim bail for 4 weeks, requiring a personal bond of 50,000 rupees. Allu Arjun was released at around 6:30 a.m. the next day after having to spend a night in the barracks, where he had a brief sleep and consumed food brought by his family. On the 22nd of December, stones were then pelted at Allu Arjun's residence. 6 accused were arrested and then granted bail just 2 hours later. Now here's what happened. The cops, after Allu Arjun spoke with the media, released a video which claimed that it was indeed Allu Arjun and his bouncers that had pushed around the supporters who had come there, and that led to the stampede. But Allu Arjun and the theatre owners believe the cops were lax in their ability to provide security. Now, the CCTV footage released by the Hyderabad police shows that the actor Allu Arjun left the theatre around 11:45 p.m. on the 4th of December, escorted by the police. The cops have claimed that the actor refused to leave the theatre even after he was told about the overwhelming crowds outside. He instead insisted on watching the film, but however was forced to leave the premises as the situation spiraled out of hand. Now, one question that everybody would ask is that Allu Arjun is sitting inside the theatre watching a movie. How is it that asking him to come out midway through the movie and taking him out, how is that going to help dissipate the crowds or control the crowds outside? Should the cops not have focused on creating and focusing on making the bandobast more robust outside the theatre? Now, the cops claim that Allu reached the theatre without permit. But there is a letter out in public domain that shows the Sandhya theatre authorities actually sending out the letter to the cops requesting for extra security. The cops tried to reach out to Allu Arjun but failed, is what they are claiming. The DCP forced Allu Arjun to leave, is what they are saying. Allu Arjun came out and waved despite warnings, is another claim that's being made, that Allu Arjun did have a role to play in what ensued outside. The question that comes to mind, ladies and gentlemen, is the Telangana cops may say, we asked you to go, but you didn't. But does that take away the rights, as the courts had observed? Does that take away the rights? If one is a celebrity, does that take away the rights of the celebrity to not go and have and exercise his right to liberty? The cops said, don't wave to the crowds. Why wouldn't he wave to the crowds? The cops should have been able to control the crowds. The cops couldn't control the crowds. So if Allu Arjun is responsible, so aren't the cops too? And if Allu Arjun should be arrested, shouldn't the cops too? And how is it that those who vandalized Allu Arjun's residence, those who threw stones and waved and tried to attack his house, they got bail faster than Allu Arjun himself? These are some of the questions. Listen to the reactions.
अभी ये बाउंसर्स का सिलसिला जो है हम देख रहे हैं दिन बर दिन खराब होता जा रहा है। अभी ये जो रिसेंट संध्या थिएटर में हुआ था, हम देखे हैं कि 40-50 बाउंसर आकर वो किसी के बारे में नहीं सोचते हैं। वहाँ पुलिस है, पब्लिक है, सबको ढकेल कर बस वीआई के बारे में सोच के गेट खोल देना, पब्लिक जो भी आए अंदर कर ले, उसको उनको कोई उससे मतलब नहीं, उनको एक वीआईपी के से ही मतलब रहता है।
हीरो तो नहीं गया थिएटर छोड़ के, वहीं बैठा हुआ है। तब डीसीपी आके सीधा हटा के इनके जो भी है सब सिक्योरिटी वाले पुलिस को हैंड ओवर कर देके डीसीपी जाके हीरो को बोल दिए कि भाई तुम तुरंत निकलना, नहीं तो हम लोग अरेस्ट करना पड़ता, क्योंकि 2 लाश गिर गए बाहर। आप यहाँ पर थिएटर में बैठ के तमाशा किए तो ये कंट्रोल नहीं होने वाले हैं, हम नहीं सुनने वाले हैं, आपको अरेस्ट करके पुलिस स्टेशन लेकर जाना पड़ता। बाहर गाड़ी में बिठाने के बाद फिर जाते होकर फिर रूफटॉप निकाल के फिर लोगों को ऐसा कर रहा, तो ये कैसे इंसान है? हम लोग क्या बोलना है?
False allegations falling on you, saying this is your character assassination, that is not done.
Now, an alleged political connection to last night's vandalism at Allu Arjun's residence has also emerged. The BJP and the BRS has alleged that the attack at Allu Arjun's residence was state-sponsored. The Congress, however, has refuted the charge, claiming the opposition is only supporting the accused celebrity for political gains. The BJP and the BRS has alleged that the actor is being targeted by the Revanth Reddy government after he refused to campaign for the Congress party. Hitting right back, the Congress has countered this charge by calling it political drama by the BJP and the BRS. The BRS and the BJP even released one picture of one of the accused, Reddy Srinivas, with Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. The accused is a youth Congress president from Kondagal, coincidentally the constituency of Revanth Reddy, but the Congress has alleged that the accused is a disciple of KTR and called the charge nothing but an attempt to defame. Now, who's right, who's wrong? One has to wait and watch, but the producers of the movie have offered a further 50 lakh compensation to the family of the deceased. Allu Arjun earlier himself had pledged about 25 lakh rupees to the family of the deceased and those who have suffered the loss.